So my name is Nils Roscher-Nielsen. I work as a pre-sales engineer in Digia Qt Commercial. And this talk will be introducing Digia as a company and Qt Commercial as a product, and talking a little bit about the benefits of Qt Commercial and how this relates to the Qt ecosystem. I also assume that most of you know what Qt is, so I will not go into specific detail on what Qt is as such. But we welcome all of you that are interested to know more to come down and talk to us at our booth down in the lobby. So, yes. Digia, Qt Commercial. A brief introduction to the company. We are a Finnish company. We have the headquarters in Helsinki. We have offices around the world, but it's an old technology and development company. We are doing a lot of consultancy work, and we have been the provider of the Qt Commercial license for 1 year now, when we acquired that right from Nokia. So we are the ones providing Qt Commercial. We are providing support around that. We are providing commercial services around that. But we are also providing a lot of other software services outside of Qt consultancy. We are doing training, and Digia is, we have more than 10 years of Qt experience, more than 1,200 employees, and we have a large set of very skilled Qt engineers, both working as Qt developers internally, developing the product as trainers and consultants, but also a lot of consultants working with Qt on other projects also outside the scope of the Qt Commercial organization within Digia. And it says we have 5,000 customers worldwide. These are our accounts or customers of Qt Commercial. But Digia also has a large set of other customers in other areas as CRM and other technologies, and using other services from Digia except Qt Commercial. We are a Qt Alliance partner of Nokia, so the highest level of partnership with Nokia on Qt. This is showing, yes, the resolution, or the screen is not very bright, I'm sorry about that, but it's showing a map of the world, which I assume you can recognize, and that we have offices around the world. We have a sales office of Qt Commercial in Norway, and we have a sales office of Qt Commercial in California. And we have R&D sites in Finland, and we have our engineers in California and in Sweden as well. We have engineers in Beijing and Chengdu in China. And we also have teams in Russia as well. So we have a global presence, both for Digia as a whole and for Qt Commercial, and we have a lot of both engineers and project managers, etc., around the world. We used to be, and we still are, very much a professional services company, so providing a lot of extensive services around Qt. In addition to the licensing. And this is our main focus. I think it's very important today, with Qt becoming a very large technology being used by a lot of different people for a lot of different purposes. I think for us it's very important to be very clear on what our priorities are and what our concerns are. And we are working on desktop and embedded. And by embedded, I mean not mobile. Embedded Linux, Windows embedded compact, real-time operating systems, so highly embedded software and hardware, but not the mobile phone space. That is not our main concern. There is a large ecosystem of developers and organizations that are interested in mobile. So there is a lot of R&D going on there, and Qt is a highly suitable technology in that space too. But we know that we have a large set of customers that are interested not in mobile, but in other highly embedded systems, and also in desktop systems that need care and attention. And Qt as a product also needs that care and attention to remain the best technology of choice in these areas. And that's what we are doing. And we are not sort of straying that focus by trying to do everything, but we are doing what we do best, and that's the desktop space and the highly embedded space. And then a little bit on Digia as a Qt offering, and we really are the one-stop shop for Qt commercial and for Qt. So we have all the aspects that you need from Qt, from the commercial license, which is the main and the most important element, as we see it, of a commercial Qt project that will protect your development and your IP rights. But we also have all the services around. We have our own R&D team doing development of Qt in the direction that our customers are requiring. And with every commercial license, there is unlimited support by our professional support team. So all of our licensees have access to the support portal and get excellent customer support. That is a team we are both in Europe and ramping up in the US. So we basically have around-the-clock service. But for all of you in Italy, we are working in the support team all of your working hours. So, well, I guess a lot of software engineers are working and developing late into the night as well, but so are our engineers. They are just as technical and hardworking as any other R&D team. And on top of that, we also have like the support is the standard support is included in the license, but we also have extensive other support services. So we have a UX and a UI design team. So we have been working with a lot of our customers on user experience and user interface design and verification. We have a user experience lab where we are using test persons and testing and verifying the user experience of applications to see that they are consistent and that people understand and fully utilize the user interface and things like that. And I think it's very important with training. We deliver training also around the world to get developers started and going as quickly as possible. Yes, so getting started with Qt quickly is key to having a successful development project. And I think pulling all of these services together will enable companies to really get started quickly and not spend a lot of time learning. Other technologies take a long time to learn and get started with, but with Qt you can really get going right away. So let's see. Yeah, this is talking a little bit about what kinds of services we offer on a professional services basis. Really just examples of what we have been doing and what we have been delivering to customers already. But we are changing Qt, and we are adapting and maintaining Qt and delivering services in all aspects. So with a commercial license, you are also able to do those changes you need both to the libraries themselves and to Qt, and keep that IP and keep that as your commercial or your technical advantage. We see, yes, adaptation and optimization for devices. This is also key in a lot of the highly embedded applications where we really work with customers and optimize Qt for their hardware and their BSPs, integrate with the drivers on the boards, and get the full utilization out of those hardwares. That has been very important for a lot of our customers. And then I want to quickly show you a little bit on Qt commercial stack. And I assume that most of you are fairly familiar with Qt as a technology. How many of you are using Qt already? So all of you. That's great. That's great. And then this is nothing different from the Qt offering you are used to. We have the framework itself. We have all the tools surrounding it. And we have full cross-platform support. Now, what's important here is that all of these platforms, we support them commercially. And here we have real-time operating systems that we are supporting. Those include QNX and Green Hills Integrity. And we're also working with Wind River to support VxWorks at a commercial level. So the first two are already supported in Qt 4.8, and VxWorks will also be supported when we get all the details sorted out. It's very important for us to have a proper commercial support, so not just push it out too early. So that's why we're waiting until VxWorks is really at a level where we want to support it commercially and really recommend it to our customers. Also, Solaris, embedded Linux, and Windows embedded compact. These are platforms that we have really been working on lately to ensure that have great support and is really working great with Qt commercial. And all of this is also backed by the services we have. So if you go with Qt commercial and you get this whole package that will, you know where to go, you know what to do whenever you have questions. On the tooling side, the SDK isn't really shown that clearly here, but we are tying all of this together into the SDK that we are delivering, and I will be going more into detail on that a little bit later. But we are providing now, yesterday we launched the first Qt commercial SDK with all of this support. So that's now downloadable from our web pages. Yes, and here, it's not that clearly shown, but these are the platforms that we are commercially supporting. And are you able to read this at all? Well, I'm sorry about that. So in 4.8, we are supporting a large set of Windows builds, and we are building packages for this, binary installers, both in the SDK and as separate binary installers of the framework. We have currently 9 configurations built for Windows, and there are 3 more upcoming. We have 4 configurations we are building and testing for Linux. We have added Red Hat now to our test farm, so we are building and verifying everything on Red Hat because we see that a lot of our customers are using Red Hat. So we try to, as much as possible, match the platforms that our commercial customers are using and are requesting to verify that Qt will work in their environment from the get-go. When they report issues, of course, we always fix that, but it's always better to have it working right away than having the customers verify whether it works or not and then fixing it afterwards. So we are building up the test farm more and more and adding more and more configurations to that. Here it also says OS X, Cocoa, for Mac. So we have several configurations also for Mac that we're building and testing. And Solaris, we have now added proper Qt Creator support for Solaris. So now Qt Creator and the SDK will also run in Solaris, which it didn't do until we fixed that. And we are fully supporting Solaris. On the embedded side, we are fully supporting Linux and embedded Linux, so QWS. We have added support for Windows 7 standard and compact. No, Windows Embedded 7 Compact and Windows Embedded 7 Standard. These Windows names are still confusing me after all this time, but we are seeing really good performance there, which is great, and we are building and testing for those platforms before we release. And then the three boxes on the bottom is Integrity and VxWorks and QNX that we are also adding support for now. And these are platforms that are only supported by Qt Commercial. This is to show two things mainly. That Qt Commercial is the same benefits and the same release in many ways as the open source Qt version. The 4.8 highlights are the same as for Qt LGPL, so it's not a fork, it's not a different product as such. Qt 4.8 is the same great release as it is for Qt LGPL, but there are some few differences, and that's, for instance, the platform support. These platforms, all of these platforms are not supported in LGPL and are not tested and verified. So we are implementing those changes, and a lot of this we are also pushing back to the community. Burkhard was talking about the Qt project in the previous session, and how Qt is one community, and that is very true, and that's a very important thing for us. So we are pushing most of this back, but for 4.8, there is several of those improvements and several of those platforms that we have added support for that the Qt project have not been able to take in already. Some of it they might be able to change. We want to close the delta. We want to close the gap so that the LGPL release also have some of these or all of these improvements. But today, a lot of them aren't there. We have contributed them, but it takes time to get it in. So there is a delta. And some of these platforms, they will never be properly supported in the open source version. The real-time operating systems listed here don't necessarily support or have the option of running the open source version due to licensing reasons and linking issues, etc. But overall, this is the same product. It's not a fork, and that's important for the community to know. And it's also very important for the development environment that developers using Qt are just as capable of using either version. So you're not locking your development resources in by teaching them one way or the other. And Burkhard also mentioned briefly the roadmap, and we have the same roadmap as the Qt project. So we are going to release, and we have released in sync with Nokia so far. The difference is that we are releasing binary packages built for all the platforms that we are supporting, whereas the binary support, the installers, etc., aren't necessarily always there for all platforms in the project. A lot more is left to the community and to the developers themselves to choose what they are doing. We are eagerly awaiting Qt 5. We are contributing to that, and it will be a very exciting next 6 months or 3-4 months. We'll have to see when the first release of Qt 5 is out, but that will be very exciting. But it's also important to notice that the Qt 4.8 branch is not stopping. The arrow is still pointing into the future here. We will be continuing to support Qt 4.8, and we will be continuing to develop for that. We have just released Qt 4.7.5 as well, so we continue also the Qt 4.7 release series, because we see that there are a lot of customers that aren't able to upgrade to a new version of Qt, but they want to benefit. They can upgrade. They can implement some performance issues and bug fixes, but they aren't able to move from 4.7 to 4.8. So for those customers and those who are interested in using that, we have released 4.7.5, where we have taken a lot of bug fixes from 4.8 and backported and done additional changes as well. And 4.8 will be supported for at least 2 years after the release of Qt 5. And after that, we will also have extended lifetime support for Qt 4.8. We still have customers using Qt 3, and we are still providing support to some of those in extended lifetime support agreements. So there's, and that's 6 years ago now since Qt 3 was replaced by Qt 4. So that's a significant amount of time, but we are still doing that, and that's a testament, I think. We hope that the transition to Qt 5 will be easier than the transition was between Qt 3 and Qt 4, and we are really trying to do our best to make sure of that. But still, we know that not all commercial customers and not all projects are able to move to a new major release. Yes, and this is emphasizing some of those points. We will really work to ensure a smooth transition from Qt 4 to Qt 5, but we know that you can't all do that, and especially not right away. It's also an open question of how stable a release such as Qt 5.0 will be, so we know that especially for the first few releases and the first few iterations of the new series, it will not necessarily be the technology of choice for a very high requirement commercial project. Yes, I don't think I need to say much more on that unless there are any specific questions. So this is our current focus areas. Desktop and embedded on the top, first and foremost. That is really what we want to do. We want to improve and make sure that the desktop and embedded versions of Qt are as good as they can be. Tools and development support is also very important. It's very important for developers to have the tools they need to really work with the technology. Visual Studio integration. Yesterday we released the first commercial SDK, implementing a lot of embedded Linux development features, making that easier. And of course, new functionality. This is the product structure. And I think it's very important to see that the non-green boxes are Qt. And then in addition to what you get from Qt, the commercial platforms we have added are exclusive to the commercial version. Also, we are currently working on and adding features and add-ons on top of Qt that also will be exclusive for our commercial customers. And some examples of that functionality and those features. I have been talking about Windows Embedded 7 already. This is a very interesting platform, and we're also a gold certified partner of Microsoft. So both in the scope of Qt and outside, we have been working with Microsoft for a long time. The real-time platforms are very important, and we see high customer demand for that. It's a very interesting technology, and our support team is currently working with the support teams of the other organizations. I'm in contact with the FAEs and pre-sales engineers of QNX and Wind River and Integrity, and that is a very exciting opportunity. I see now that I don't have that much time left. The SDK is a very, very good development tool, and the improvements we have made for Linux makes it a lot easier. We have added ready-built images for the Panda board and for the Beagle board. both pre-built versions of Qt and root FS Linux images for the board, so you can get the board, use the SDK, and deploy the image right to the board and get started. Support for OS X Line and Xcode 4 has been added by Digia and ported back, but this is really also something that we have done for our customers. Down at our booth in the hall, you can see our UI concept for in-vehicle infotainment system running on Windows and embedded Linux. It's a cross-platform application there. We are working on and will add chart functionality to Qt. This is something that has been requested by a lot of customers. We are running a customer survey every year to really ensure that customers get to say what they need, get to express their views on Qt and how we are doing. And we are wanting to hear that feedback, and we really act on that. So now we are adding functionality based on that survey we did last, and the charts are one part of that. We really also heard a lot about both Solaris, Windows Embedded 7, and other things we have added as a result of the last survey. Qt Cloud Toolkit, or API, is also one of those examples of technologies that people really requested. Adding APIs to Qt and tools for integrating with cloud services and making it easier to work with that, as that is becoming more and more popular and more used. So that's a very interesting approach. And as I see I don't have much more time left, I can wrap it up and just say that these are clearly the benefits that you would get from Qt Commercial. If you have, or I guess you can't even read that, so. But if you have any questions, or if you're interested in learning about Qt Commercial or talking to us, we are 4 people here today down at our booth in the lobby, so please come visit us. And if you have any questions, come talk to us, and we'll answer all of that. I don't think we have time for a proper Q&A here right now, but feel free to ask questions if you want to downstairs. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming.